Prime Field.
Welcome to Prime Field. I'm excited to break down something time-sensitive happening right now in women's college basketball. This is a critical moment for programs nationwide as they look to finalize their rosters for the upcoming season. These athletes aren't just any players. They're game changers who could completely transform a program's prospects for next season. From dominant forwards to sharpshooting guards, the talent still available is simply extraordinary. Each of these players has proven themselves at the highest levels of collegiate competition, and their next destinations will create ripple effects throughout women's basketball. The transfer portal has revolutionized college athletics in recent years, creating a form of free agency that allows players to explore new opportunities. For the players we're discussing today, this represents a chance to find the perfect fit. Whether that means seeking a different style of play, more playing time, stronger academic programs, or simply a fresh start, what makes this countdown particularly compelling is that each of these players brings elite talents that would immediately elevate almost any program in the country. Coaching staffs are undoubtedly working overtime, making their final pitches to secure these impact players before the portal closes. Let's count down the 5 most impactful women's basketball players who haven't yet announced where they'll be taking their talents next season. Each of these athletes has a unique story and skill set that makes them particularly valuable in today's basketball landscape. At the top of our list is Serah Williams, forward from the University of Wisconsin. Williams has been nothing short of dominant for the Wisconsin Badgers. As a junior this past season, she put up staggering numbers: 19.2 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game. Those are All-American caliber statistics that demonstrate her complete game. What's particularly impressive is how she maintained this production against the elite competition of the Big Ten Conference. Her defensive presence can't be overlooked either. Williams earned Big Ten Conference All-Defensive Team honors in both the 2023 to 2024 and 2024 to 2025 seasons, establishing herself as a true two-way force. At the collegiate level, finding players who can dominate on both ends of the court is increasingly rare, which is precisely what makes Williams such a coveted transfer. The recruiting battle for Williams is heating up. She recently took an official visit to LSU last Friday, April 18th. The LSU Tigers would love to add her interior presence to complement their already talented roster. However, they're facing stiff competition from traditional powerhouses. Both the UNC Tar Heels and the UConn Huskies have made strong pushes for Williams, creating a fascinating recruiting battle between 3 elite programs with championship aspirations. For a player of Williams' caliber, the decision isn't just about basketball. She'll be evaluating academic opportunities, team culture, and how each program plans to showcase her skills as she prepares for a potential WNBA future. The coaching styles at these programs differ significantly as well, from Kim Mulkey's passionate approach at LSU to Gino Auriemma's legendary system at UConn. Williams' game would translate differently at each potential destination. At LSU, she could form one of the nation's most formidable front courts. At UNC, she might be the missing piece for a program looking to break through to the elite level. And at UConn, she would join the storied tradition of post players that have thrived under Auriemma's guidance. Whichever program ultimately lands, Williams will immediately improve their championship prospects for next season. A player with her combination of scoring ability, rebounding prowess, and defensive impact simply doesn't enter the transfer portal often. The coming days will reveal where this transformative talent decides to continue her collegiate career. Next up, guard Malaysia Feilly from the national champion University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Fulwiley's resume already features accomplishments most players only dream of. She was a key contributor to the University of South Carolina's 2024 NCAA championship team, earning Southeastern Conference 6th Player of the Year honors along the way. Being recognized as the best reserve player in what many consider the nation's premier conference speaks volumes about her impact. Despite coming off the bench for the loaded Gamecocks, Fulwiley still averaged an impressive 11.7 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per game this past season. Her three-point shooting ability makes her especially valuable in today's game, where floor spacing and perimeter offense have become increasingly important. Fulwiley's ability to create her own shot and score in bunches meant that when she entered games, opposing defenses immediately had to account for her presence. What makes Fulwiley's decision to enter the portal particularly interesting is that she was part of a program that has dominated women's college basketball in recent years. Under legendary coach Dawn Staley, the University of South Carolina has built a dynasty, and Fulwiley contributed to that success. Her choice to explore other options suggests she may be seeking an even larger role. The basketball world was caught by surprise when Fulwiley announced her intention to enter the transfer portal via Instagram on Thursday, April 17th. Coming from a championship program like South Carolina, her decision signals she's looking for an opportunity to showcase even more of her immense talent. The timing of her announcement, relatively late in the transfer cycle, created immediate buzz throughout women's basketball. While she hasn't committed anywhere yet, programs across the country are undoubtedly making their pitches. A player with championship experience and her scoring ability would be an immediate difference maker for virtually any team in the country. Coaches are likely emphasizing how their systems would feature her talents more prominently than her previous role at South Carolina allowed. Fulwiley represents the modern guard prototype. Athletic, capable of scoring at all three levels, and comfortable in both structured offenses and transition opportunities. Her experience playing alongside elite talent at South Carolina means she understands winning basketball at the highest level. This combination of individual skill and championship pedigree makes her an exceptionally valuable addition to any roster. Our third player is guard Giana Nepkins from the University of Utah. Kneepkens has been a model of consistency and excellence for the Utah UTEs. As a junior this past season, she averaged 19.3 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 3.0 assists per game in the competitive Big 12 conference. These numbers reflect her ability to impact the game in multiple ways, as a scorer, playmaker, and contributor on the glass. Just 3 months ago, Kneepkens nearly recorded a triple-double against the University of Kansas, showcasing her all-around game in spectacular fashion. This performance highlighted her versatility and basketball intelligence, qualities that can't be taught but are invaluable to winning programs. But her impact goes beyond the court. She was named Big 12 Conference Scholar Athlete of the Year, demonstrating her commitment to excellence in all areas of the collegiate experience. What makes Kneepkens particularly valuable in the transfer portal is her status as a graduate transfer with 1 year of eligibility remaining. She brings the perfect combination of proven production and veteran leadership, without a long-term scholarship commitment. For programs with championship aspirations for the upcoming season, this type of experienced, high-level contributor can be the difference between early tournament elimination and like a deep run. Kneepkens' game is particularly well-rounded. She shoots efficiently from all areas of the court, understands defensive positioning, and makes consistently good decisions with the basketball. Her basketball intelligence allows her to maximize her physical tools, and she rarely makes the mental errors that can plague even talented players. The University of Utah has developed a reputation for offensive excellence in recent years, and Kneepkens thrived in their system. Her ability to excel in a structured modern offense makes her adaptable to virtually any style of play. Whether joining a fast-paced transition team or a more deliberate half-court system, her skills would translate effectively. For programs looking to make an immediate leap next season, Kneepkens represents the ideal transfer addition. Her shooting, playmaking, and basketball intelligence would elevate any offense immediately. With just 1 year of eligibility remaining, she'll be looking for a program where she can maximize that final collegiate season, likely with an eye toward enhancing her professional prospects. Coming in at number 4 is forward Ali Kubek from the University of Maryland. Kubek started 21 games for the Maryland Terrapins this season, averaging 9.1 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 1.1 assists per game. While those numbers might not jump off the page like some others on our list, they don't tell the complete story of her impact. Playing in the highly competitive Big Ten Conference, Kubek demonstrated the ability to contribute effectively against elite competition. This season, Kubek reached the prestigious 0.000 point career scoring milestone, a testament to her consistent production throughout her collegiate career. This achievement places her in select company and demonstrates her scoring ability over multiple seasons. Reaching this benchmark requires not just talent, but durability and consistency, qualities coaches highly value. What coaches love about Kubek is her grit and determination. She's known as a player who's constantly working to improve her game, bringing a professional approach to practice and preparation. Her shooting touch combined with playmaking ability makes her a versatile offensive threat who can operate effectively in multiple positions within an offense. Kubek's game is particularly valuable in modern basketball systems that emphasize versatility. She can score from the perimeter, attack off the dribble, and finish inside, making her difficult to defend with a single strategy. Her basketball intelligence allows her to recognize mismatches and exploit them effectively. At the University of Maryland, Kubek played in a program with championship expectations and high-level coaching. This experience in a winning culture has prepared her to contribute immediately to her next destination. She understands the demands of playing at an elite program and has proven capable of meeting those standards. According to sources, both North Carolina State University and Georgia Tech have expressed significant interest in adding Kubek to their rosters. Both programs recognize how her skill set could complement their existing talent. NC State has established itself as a consistent ACC contender, while Georgia Tech has been building momentum in recent years. Either destination would provide Kubek with the opportunity to showcase her talents on a prominent stage. Whichever program ultimately lands, Kubek will be getting a player whose best basketball may still be ahead of her. With her combination of experience, skill, and work ethic, she has the potential to elevate her game even further in the right system. Her next coach will be getting not just a talented player, but one who contributes positively to team culture. Rounding out our top 5 is guard Kaye Heckle from the University of Southern California. Don't let her freshman status fool you. The 5'9" guard averaged 6.1 points, 1.4 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game in her debut season with the USC Trojans. Those numbers suggest she's only scratching the surface of her potential. For a first-year player to contribute meaningfully in the challenging Pac-12 conference demonstrates her readiness for high-level competition. What makes Heckle particularly intriguing as a transfer is the tremendous upside she possesses. Most players show significant improvement between their freshman and sophomore seasons, and Heckle has already proven she belongs at this level. Her next program will likely benefit from her continued development. The timing of her portal entry is fascinating. With several stars departing USC, she could have had an expanded role next season. This suggests she's seeking a specific fit, maybe a different offensive system or a program closer to home. Heckle plays with poise under pressure, makes smart decisions, and creates opportunities for herself and teammates. These fundamentals are a rock-solid foundation for growth. She entered the portal on April 3rd, giving her time to explore options. Rumors link her to the UConn Huskies, but no official commitment yet. UConn's interest alone tells you how highly she's regarded. At USC, she learned from elite coaches and teammates, experience that prepared her for championship-level basketball. With 3 years of eligibility left, Heckle is a long-term investment. The program that lands her gets immediate impact and sky-high potential. These 5 standout players represent some of the most impactful talents still available. Each brings a unique skill set that could immediately elevate their next program. The diversity of players still in the portal highlights the evolving landscape of women's college basketball. Some of these athletes may be looking to join more competitive conferences, while others might prioritize increased playing time or enhanced visibility. Whatever their individual motivations, their decisions will reshape the women's college basketball landscape for the upcoming season. The right transfer addition can transform a good team into a great one, or elevate a great team to championship contender status. The transfer portal has fundamentally changed how programs build and maintain their rosters. In previous eras, teams relied almost exclusively on high school recruiting and internal development. Today's coaches must balance traditional recruiting with strategic use of the transfer portal to address immediate needs. The 5 players we've highlighted represent premium solutions to various roster challenges. With just hours remaining before the portal closes, expect a flurry of announcements in the coming days. The destinations of these 5 players will be particularly fascinating to watch, as they have the potential to shift the balance of power in women's college basketball. Conference championships and National Collegiate Athletic Association tournament seeding could ultimately be influenced by where these talented athletes decide to continue their careers. For fans of women's basketball, these transfer decisions create compelling storylines to follow into next season. Watching how quickly these players adapt to new environments, teammates, and systems adds another layer of intrigue to the upcoming campaign. The most successful transfers often become fan favorites as they make immediate impacts at their new schools. Beyond next season, the careers of these athletes bear watching. Several have legitimate professional aspirations, and their transfer decisions will be made with those long-term goals in mind. The development they show at their next destinations could significantly influence their professional prospects. That's our breakdown of the top 5 women's basketball players still in the transfer portal. The coming days will reveal where these impact performers choose to continue their collegiate careers, decisions that will reverberate throughout the sport. Be sure to subscribe to Prime Field for more timely analysis and in-depth coverage of women's basketball. Thanks for watching.
Prime Field.